Good morning, tie-in. Today is January 31st and you're watching OlyTV.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear when it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you too.
NHS is hosting a diaper drive to benefit the Utah Diaper Bank until February 16th. All sizes of child diapers and pull-ups are accepted. Volunteer hours are also available to claim upon donation. So for the details, see the flyers posted at the school, around, or the big poster in front of the counseling center. That is where the drop-off is located.
If you're interested in being on the Olympus golf team and you haven't picked up your registration instructions yet, please come to the main office this week. You must be registered by the February 15th.
It's time, guys.
For the truth! For the truth!
This is on the inside.
Obi is trying to censor us.
When J-Bot told me what was up with the SBOs, I couldn't sleep for a week.
It's J-Bod.
It's Alan.
We're here for the first edition of Truth Revealed.
Today's premiere will focus on the recent changes made at school dances, mainly the new sound system that has been purchased. The school dances are now being run by the SBOs with them choosing the music.
The transition has not been exactly smooth. With more on the decision to fire the DJ and purchase a sound system, here's Vice President George.
We had a lot of complaints. It actually wasn't us. The previous SPO is the one who fired him, but our audio equipment. We haven't songs they want to get it to that DJ, and he was like, "Oh, I don't have those songs on my CDs." So listen to all the hard work Ty did. So we're hoping that we can use some of that this year and allow people to listen to what they want to listen to at our dances. There should be, and especially we're trying to add this is on the inside, but we're trying to add some extra incentives for certain things, and some of those might be dances. And if we're having a swing dance or a certain dance, that's definitely going to be different music. I know a little bit about audio equipment, but not a ton, so I had to learn a lot really quick. I went down to professionals or performance audio and listened to a lot what they had to say, and had to decide with our budget what we needed and how much we could spend and get us the best equipment we could with that money. So that was pretty hard.
Now, I'm looking forward to how George and the rest of the SBOs will handle the dances. I can't wait.
Wow, that was great. The SBOs are doing a great job this year and improving the school. Can't wait to see what they do next.
Wow, the truth. Amazing.
Thanks, Alex. I know. I'm glad we get the truth out. Now on to sports with one and only man called Matt.
Olympus girls and boys basketball went head-to-head against West yesterday, with the girls losing 41-65. It's okay, girls. You'll get it next time. Boys won with 75-28, nearly tripling the points of West. Great job, boys. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job right if I didn't talk about Kentucky. They won 63-57 to the Arkansas Razorbacks. There, I did it. Not going to show any excitement. Yes, yes, yes. Onto the NBA. The Utah Jazz lost 103-118 to the New York Knicks. Not a surprise, no offense. Let's start with the NFL. Here's a report from J-Bod previewing this year's Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is set. This year's Super Bowl will be the Chiefs versus 49ers, a rematch from Super Bowl 54 in 2020, where the Chiefs came back in the fourth quarter and won 31-20. A lot of fans are disappointed from the results of Conference Championship weekend, with the Ravens and Lions being the fan favorites. The Chiefs' win puts to rest the conspiracy of the Super Bowl logo colors predicting the teams in the Super Bowl, as now there is no purple team represented. But of course, this raises new conspiracies and outrage, with the Chiefs making it all the way back to the Super Bowl on their supposed down year. The Lions season ended in disappointment as they blew a 17-point lead at halftime, but it was still maybe the best season ever for the Lions as they made it to the conference title game for just the second time in franchise history. The Ravens did what they have done in years past, have a great regular season, but fall short in the playoffs before the Super Bowl. Looking more towards teams in the Super Bowl, there is a lot at stake. For the 49ers, winning this game would finally get Kyle Shanahan and the team over the hump, as they have been close a lot of times over the years since their last Super Bowl win in 1994. As for the Chiefs, this was supposed to be the down year for them. There was serious talk of them missing the playoffs towards the end of the year, and winning the Super Bowl would solidify them as a dynasty. It's sure to be a great game. I've got the 49ers bringing it home. Who do you have winning it all?
That was great. I also got the 49ers bringing it home. Now back to Alex.
Thanks, Matt. Now on to weather with Colin.
Today, we have a high of 57 and a low of 41. Tomorrow, it will be cloudy, and we will have a high of 55 and a low of 41. On the last day of this school week, Friday, we have a high of 46 and a low of 35. It will also be raining, which I think is quite nice. It will cool down over the weekend with a high of 40 on Saturday and a low of 30. It will snow Saturday. On Sunday, it will be a high of 43, a low of 29. We'll get a little bit of sun, but mostly clouds. On Monday, it will start heating up again with a high of 49, a low of 37. And on Tuesday, we will have a high of 51 and a low of 38. Also, have you been wondering why we haven't had much snow this year? Here's why.
Everybody knows that Utah didn't get a lot of snow this year, especially compared to last year with its record-breaking levels. Many people wonder why. The first question is, why does Utah even get snow? We don't get a lot of rain in the summer months, so why should freezing temperatures change that? The key thing is, the Great Salt Lake is causing lake effect. The reason this doesn't cause rain is that cold air doesn't rise, so it keeps the cloud in Utah long enough to precipitate. This map of the storm channel in summer shows that storms skirt the mountains and rarely pass over them. Storms originating inside Utah quickly exit because warm air gives them enough altitude to cross the mountains. If you look at a map of vegetation in the U.S., you can see that water from storms has given the states outside of the Rocky Mountains a chance to grow more vegetation and become much greener from rainfall. You may note that other states along the western frontier, like Nevada, are also having snow shortages, and it's for these same reasons. However, snow is caused by cold air, and cold air doesn't rise. So snowstorms stay in Utah and drop their fluffy payload on cities and mountains. Speaking of fluffy, why do skiers love the Utah powder so much? Utah snow is so fluffy because of our dry and cold climate. Because Utah is not humid, the snow is dry and light. Also, Utah is freezing in the winter, so the snow won't melt into water and become heavy. The reason this didn't work this year is because of climate change. Excess heat in the previous years has caused natural reservoirs and man-made ones to dry up. September 16th, as we all know, last year was a record-breaking year for snow. The first snowfall was on September 16th, 2022, and it was reliably heavy for the rest of the year. This winter, we technically had snow as early as October, but that was probably the heaviest snowfall until the first week of January. In December last winter, Alta Ski Resort received 903 inches of natural snowfall. This winter, we have had about 183 inches of snowfall so far. While the ski resorts have machines to create fake snow, skiers and snowboarders much prefer the natural powder. This year, the snow has come late, so it feels like we'll be getting snow into late spring. While that would be wonderful for our snowpack, it sadly doesn't look like that will happen, and the general trend of our last snowstorm being in February will continue. So enjoy the snow while you can, and let's hope for a better snow season next year.
Thanks, Julie Joe. Now, let's head back to the desk.
Thank you,
Hi, how are ya?
You know, you can save 15% on car insurance with Geico, right?
Altitude at 45,000 feet. We expect minor delays and we should arrive in San Antonio.
45,000 feet! We're in space! I know!
Should arrive there at 7:30 local time. The temperature there will be 75 degrees. At this time, the seatbelt sign is active.